Hey, warriors. So I guess this is just kind of a check-in. I know this week has been hard for a lot of people. There's a lot of things changing. Some days, right? The just the insight that hits you some days, you know? Just life changing. Crazy. If you don't know what's happening, I actually talked about it earlier a couple days ago, but we are in the middle of a massive shift right now. Um, Probably be in it for the rest of, I don't know, a few more days, anyways. Um, you know, so if you are feeling like things are off, you know, now that I'm thinking about that, somebody asked me the other day if there was a reason they'd be feeling off, and I said, who knows? There's all kinds of shit happening. With not even like putting the two together, duh. Um, I don't know. If you're feeling off, you're not alone. We're all feeling crazy. We're all feeling, a lot of people are feeling a lot of things right now because of this shift. But I also think that, instead of just feeling, the the more emotional than usual stuff, the more sensitive, the more aware, of everything around us. You got people that want to get on here and turn something that is completely miraculous, complete divine, and strip it of all that divinity by lying about it. Straight up. Just for their own benefit. I don't know. It makes me sick, to say the least. Um, but anyway, we are in this shift, and we obviously know that a lot of us know that this is happening. Um, a lot of people are experiencing extreme changes right now. Um, I'm one of them. I've, I don't know. Today's been just more than, you know, more than I could actually explain, you know. But that's my point. Things that are really miraculous are happening. Why can't that be enough for people? You know what I mean? Just talk about the truth of it. They want to make it sound different, but this isn't about something, that's coming in to change us overnight. Again, like the whole Flash thing, people are kind of making this shift this week kind of like that, you know? Um it's about what's already within you. Do you know what I mean? What's already coming to the surface, but it's going to come up a lot faster, you know, during this shift. That's what it's about. And that alone can feel intense. And when you got misinformation mixed with all that shit, it just sorry, I'll shut up about other people and their bullcrap, but you know what I'm saying. Um but yeah, you're going to be feeling a lot of things coming to the surface a lot faster this week. Don't let it catch you off guard. It's going to be the things that you have been ignoring, things that we push down or that we don't fully look at. You understand? It can be rough, you know. Don't don't stay quiet, I guess, in moments like this. because those things that are coming up, they're not going to stay quiet. So if you've got anybody that you can talk to, talk about it. Get on here and talk about it. You know, we need more people who are actually speaking about the real things that are happening and not so much of the made up bullshit. Anyways, moments like this is when all this crap comes up. You know, and people always try to mistake it. If they're not purposely pretending like it's something other than what it is, they mistake it for something being wrong. And there's nothing wrong. You know, this is a good thing, you guys. You know, if you want to say it's anything, we'll call it exposure. You know, so what you can expect this week moving, you know, over the next few days, because it's already been a rough first part, you know. Heightened emotions, you know, that's definitely one of them, and that's a major one too. But another one is you're going to have a lot less tolerance for things that don't feel aligned. Kind of like me on here bitching about people telling lies. Do you know what I mean? But you're going to have moments of clarity. I talked about this the other day. They might even be followed by a bunch of confusion. You know, it's always different. You know, a feeling of maybe not having the space that you need more than usual. I don't know. There, like I said, we all feel something different, and sometimes we feel, you know, a big old ball of all kinds of shit. You know, the list goes on and on and on. But they're not random, I guess is my point. You know, that's your awareness speeding up. You know, and when that happens, I say it all the time, your system has to adjust to that, you know? I don't know. If you make it harder on yourself, and I think a lot of people do, you know, you're going to start reacting to damn everything. I know this like the back of my hand, okay? And I spent last night being the most reactive crybaby in diapers you've ever seen. Okay? And I'm completely aware of this 100% of the time, all the time. And still, I found myself reacting, like I said, just like a little baby. And was reacting even after I was aware of me reacting. It was ridiculous. To, you know, period. It just was. But, you know, that's what we do. You know, we start to overanalyze shit. We try to figure it all out. You know, we're looking for answers. You know, start looking for answers outside of ourselves. And the answer's never there. You know, we just gotta, it just creates more noise if we're not aware of what we're doing. You know, and what we need right now is honestly the opposite of that. So I don't know, if you know, slow down, create space for yourself, you know, let things come up without immediately, I guess, reacting to them. Learn from my mistake from last night. Seriously, because it was pretty raw. And thank God that I live in a house with one other person, and he is a very understanding person, okay? Because I don't know. The point is don't force anything this week. You know, it's not going to get you anywhere. It's a week to observe, to notice what the things that are shifting in us without trying to control all of it, you know? And the more grounded that we stay, the easier it's gonna feel. This this shift isn't here to throw us off. Do you know what I mean? It is here to slow us down and show us, you know, what is already ready to change. If that makes sense. That didn't make any sense, but you know what the hell I'm saying. It's here to show us what is ready to change. You know? But only if we're steady enough to see it, you know? So don't get caught up in the fucking hype of all these people who are, you know, doing and saying all the crap that they're doing and saying stay present, stay aware, and let this week reveal what it's trying to show you, you know? I love you guys.